I will leave Islam if any Christian can answer these 4 questions. I'm 100% serious. I say this because I know you cannot answer the question.
All right, I'm a Christian. Let's hear it.
So he's going to try to debunk our Muslim brother. Let's hear it.
How would the Quran have known embryology?
Well, it doesn't. The Quran actually gets embryology very wrong. We see this in Quran chapter 23 verse 14, which says that the bones of a fetus in the womb form before the flesh and muscle. However, modern medicine tells us that that is completely wrong because muscles and bones form alongside each other.
Let's see what the Quran actually says. So it describes stages of development, not saying bones exist alone first. For example, when a building is made, you first have a structure, then it gets covered and completed. That's what the verse is describing. An early structure like cartilage forming, then being covered with flesh. So it's not a scientific mistake, it's a stage-by-stage description.
Number 2, the Quran explains how salt and fresh water don't mix.
Which is wrong because salt water and fresh water can mix.
The Quran in both of these verses say there's a barrier between them. That doesn't mean they never mix, it means there's a zone where they meet but remain distinct. You can literally see this in real life, 2 bodies of water touching but not immediately blending. So the verse matches what we observe, not contradict it.
And it explains how the sun and moon have 2 separate orbits.
Yeah, but Greek scientist Hipparchus said that in 200 BCE, over 700 years before Muhammad was ever even born. Also, the sun doesn't orbit the earth, it's the other way around. You know that, right?
First of all, the Quran doesn't say the sun orbits the earth. It just says both move in orbits, which is scientifically true. Second of all, saying someone else said it before doesn't disprove anything. Truth isn't false just because someone else mentioned it earlier.
Number 3, the Quran also explains the Big Bang Theory, how clouds form, and how iron comes from space.
Okay, so the Quran never talks about the Big Bang. He just lied about that.
The Quran says the heavens and earth were once joined, then separated. That's literally the concept of a single origin expanding and matches the Big Bang Theory. And it's so ironic, you believe in the Trinity, even though it isn't written in the Bible. So why deny this just because the words Big Bang aren't used?
But it does talk about how clouds are formed. It just gets it completely wrong by saying Allah gently drives them together.
The Quran describes clouds being driven, gathered, then producing rain. I'll give you an example. Rain pushes clouds together, clouds build up, and then rain falls. That's literally how cloud formation works.
He also claimed that the Quran talks about iron coming from space, and this is the verse he's talking about, and it says nothing about that.
The Quran says iron was sent down. In Arabic, that wording is used for something coming from above, not just placed on Earth. And today we know a huge amount of Earth's iron came from meteorites from space. So the wording actually fits the reality.
Question number 4, Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not write the Quran. So what I want to know from you is, did God write the Quran?
No, Satan wrote the Quran, and the Quran itself even admits to that when it says that Satan threw in misunderstanding to Muhammad's teachings.
You're misusing the verse. The Quran says Satan tries to interfere, but Allah removes and corrects it. Not that Satan altered anything. And logically, why would Satan write a book that commands all of this stuff?
God bless and Allahu Akbar!
Mocking doesn't prove anything. If your argument ends with insults instead of evidence, it shows weakness, not truth.